Welcome back to Tainted Grail, everyone. I went ahead, sold all the loot we had. Well, I think we sold stuff before, but put stuff away and all that good jazz, and now we're heading back towards this area where we'll go through here. I think there was something up on top of this mountain that we wanted to take a look at. And then, unless it takes like the whole 2 hours here, we'll check a look at the Smuggler's Bay dungeon. Interesting that it's just named Smuggler's Bay Dungeon, not cave or something. But, you know, whatever. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Glowy rock. What did I just... Yeah, I didn't even notice what it said on the map there or anything. Hello there. Good, sir? Horse?
Oi! Oi! Where do you think you're going? This is my spot. You can, take the other side. Just don't get greedy.
You realize you have a route going through you, sir? What are you doing with the statue?
What do you think? It's good material. Be a shame to leave it rotting in the ground. Doesn't hurt that it pays well. If the keepers don't catch you. They're barely around anyway.
The statue of King Arthur?
Aye, it is. So what? It's just stone. Not like I'm chopping up the man himself.
He was a bit disrespectful.
Maybe he'd be more respected if his entire bloody kingdom wasn't in a shambles. What kind of king leaves no heir, only to show up now and then, wave his sword, and fix nothing? This statue's done more for me and my family than Arthur ever did.
I mean, fair. So is he... Sorry, is he just like mining the statue, or what? I mean, it doesn't look like he is. He's obviously not going to steal the statue because it's just kind of too big for that, right? Going to the miners' tunnels. I was not expecting a cave. I thought it was going to be like a little valley pass kind of thing here. You know? This might just be his stuff here. Got an area down there, up there. Oh, not the wooden spoon. Pelts. Stuff here. Oh my god. So much loot. Granted, it's all just food and stuff, but... Oh. My inner loot goblin. Having a grand old time. Okay. Up or down? Let's go up first. Aha, I chose correctly. Got a sharpening stone, empty barrels. Great, all right, excellent. Oh, I see some red markers over that way. What do you suppose we have in here? More drowned? Or the outlaws, do you suppose? Another one over there. Oh, they're the drowned guys. Ooh, they got just like crumpled. Get wrecked. Another one right over there. Can we hit him? Nope. That one did, though. Nice. Sometimes you gotta waste an arrow. Not. Let me up. Oh, man. Oh, more iron right here. Almost missed that. Perfect. And this is just another thing of iron. Excellent. Alright, so I can go across there, but I'd rather search this side first. Oops. Oh! Melee attacking actually works? That's interesting. I was expecting it wouldn't. I would have to actually hit press E on it. Okay. Can I get up here? And then... Yes, I did it! Ho ho! Excellent. Anything of value up here? Ooh, a perilous orb. Increases critical chance by 5. Hey, we had a previous ring that was only plus 3%, right? So that's good. What do we got back here? Oh. A hidden rock. Which, well, that's the entrance? Man, I did not notice that at all. I wonder how many other things I'm, like, just not noticing because they're, like, tucked away behind just a little bit of rock, you know? It's crazy to think about. I mean, I probably would have noticed it going back, you know? But suffice to say, I would not have seen it previously. Let's open up the gore bag. I believe the other ones were down here, yeah? Yep. Surprisingly, these ones still have their corpses. The other one did not. Does this just go back up to where I was? Ah, it does. Okay, so we have that, which I can't get up to from here, so there's got to be another way to get up to that. And then we have this over here. Oh! Fucking Jesus Christ! Okay, hold that thought. I was not expecting a giant, like, werebear thing to pop up. I'm going to need a potion or two. Just to top off my health. I know I'm going to take another damage hit here, maybe? Or it's going to decide it doesn't want to come up any further, and I wasted a thing of food, but okay. That works for me, you know? Ooh, boy. I was just looking around to see if there's any, like, buried treasure in here, and all of a sudden it popped up and was like, hey, fuck you, buddy. Terrifying. So that's just a drop. Okay, I don't want to go down there yet. Keep that in the back of our head. Maybe it goes down and, like, loops around back through there. That might be a possibility. Now we have a couple other places up there and down here that I want to search. Another door to the Horn of the South, huh? Do you suppose that leads out to the other side? Look at the map. This faces west. I don't know where that would lead. Go through there. when we decide to leave. Now, let's search up here. I think I saw some iron, so that's good. Okay. And this is just drop down there. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's drop down into the little hole over here. Okay, I don't think there's any other way that can possibly lead us to that other than here, so... Here we go. Okay, it does seem to be going in the correct direction for it to lead us up there. Round Lake, huh? Can I actually not get up there? Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna have to go through the water, at least. Chest down here. A Reaper's Shroud. Let's see what that does. Incandescent Pearl. Oh, nice. And then, it is a... It's an offhand... Really? Charged by killing. That's interesting, actually. That it's like a... An offhand relic or something? Huh. Stuns and pushes back all nearby enemies. So after I kill 5 people, do I then activate it, or does it automatically activate? It has to be like manual activation, right? Also, I do want to point out, I did keep this living stone, which revives after death. Just in case we need it, for like a boss fight or something that's like really intense. Also, I was thinking about it, and that statue that we sacrificed a feather, rose, and sage to, if we can get that multiple times, that like trinket that it breaks and brings you back to full health and everything, we can just get like 50 of those and just become immortal, basically. Just like one breaks, put another one on, right? I'll have to look into that. That might be a useful technique to do. That's interesting. I wonder what it looks like. Oh my god, that's so cool looking. But yeah. Oh, it's not an offhand, it's a main hand? I thought I was going to replace the torch. Either way. Carrying sword. Okay. What? I don't know why it swapped them that way. This leads up to here, which is back down to there. Sapphire Tinsel. Soul Salvage. What is that? Let's see. Removes targeted summon, restoring up to 75% of mana cost after its initial summoning based on current. Heavy cast, remove targeted summoning and restores your health based on the current health mana cost. I wonder if that works on like enemy summons. That'd be interesting. I don't think it does. But the fact that it gave me it with the Wolf's Call, which summons a wolf and then orders to attack, whatnot, it seems like I could like dual wield those. Then the Sapphire Tinsel, which is just garbage to sell. Okay. I like how it's fine jewelry, but they're like, yeah, it's garbage. Also, real quick, right there's a hole in the terrain. Doesn't really matter, but I think it's funny to point those things out. No matter how like hard you work for a game of this size, there's always going to be like just little things like that that you just miss, right? If you expect yourself to catch every little thing, it's going to be impossible, right? There's just some things that you just can't catch for a thing of this scale, right? Let's say I'm chasing shadows. But I'll search every path of these lands if there's something new to be found. Folk think I'm mad. What do they know of discovery? I'll go where others won't, even if it means pushing past common sense. Talk of old writings in a cave for the western shore, where people once knew things. Ways to heal, they say. But maybe there's more to it. Who knows what's waiting in those dark spaces? I guess I'll see for myself. And then lies, all lies. Okay. Met with a terrible fate, haven't you? Alright, so we have a cheese pie, that's cool. Some silk stuff. Nobleman's doublet, which surprisingly is not very good. We got a hailstone, which is a ice spell rather than a fire spell we currently have. A geographer's ring, which increases movement speed by 5%, which is whatever, and then a meteorite fragment. Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, so yeah, like I thought, it lets out right here. Excellent. Alright, well that is this cave explored, or at least this area of the cave explored. Now let's head through this door and see where it takes us. I'm not sure where it would. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Okay, we need to put some distance between us. I was not expecting him to lunge like that. Ah, come on. It flew like right over him. I ran out of stamina to dodge him. Surprisingly, that one decided he was not going to help his friends. I don't know why I'm picking up the spoiled meat. Does it actually give me anything? Hand brakes. Charm. Yep. Nightshade. Increases sneak damage by 10%. Excellent. Another one. Two of those now. Is this like a fallen tower? Yeah. Where are we at right now? We're right here. Okay. Gotcha. We can do the Rusty Agnol quest, which I think is just a bounty head. So did that guy, like, die when this fell? I don't think I have to level up, but the weirdness is coming. Probably. Also, it's easier to see at day rather than night, right? Gap in the terrain there. All right. Well, I do want to, while we're right here, take a look on top of these things. Who knows if there's something hidden away inside one of them, right? Yep. At some point we'll... Well, hold on. If we're going to that quest marker, I'm assuming we have to go through there to get to it. Okay. Alright then. Look at this statue. King's Road. Oh my god, it's so cool. Why don't people make statues like these anymore? Like, just statues with, like, skull heads and stuff. Or is the question mark... No, the question mark is above. I was like, or is it below? But no, it actually shows it's up a little higher. Well, let's walk under this road first. I do see a kind of camp right here. If we need to, we can go back. Up and over the... See a pig. I want to kill... Wait. No, that says disgrace to noblemen, so what? Well, maybe? No, he's evil. You know, I should just assume that anyone who's out and about is, a bad person. It should just be, like, automatically what I assume. Beautiful Lilia of the Dungeons of Perversion. Okay, you got my attention. The sound of blows echoed through the underground chamber. The restraint left crimson marks on Lilian's alabaster skin, stretched taut over her plump, ripe peaches. Each strike was accompanied by the moan of pain and delightful tension. Liliana could not see her tormentor. Her limbs and head were trapped by heavy wood stocks at wrist height. Waist height? My bad. Her naked body gleamed in the light of the torches. The flames danced on her bowed back and the smooth columns of her legs. The man set aside his whip. He dressed only in a loincloth, a leather mask, and a harness that encircled his broad back and muscular torso. He drew out his red priest, sheathed in a purple hood, and pressed it against Liliana's garden. He met her with a wild, unrestrained passion. A scream was torn. That is a funny-ass way to describe a penis. His red priest, sheathed in a purple hood, and pressed it against her garden. That, a red priest sheathed in a purple hood. That is, quite funny. It's an alchemy station? Huh. Fancy. So the best health potion I can make... What could be the toothache remedy, yeah? Well, we have plenty of other health potions right now, so I'm not too worried about that. Can I ride a horse? Oh my god, I can. Hey, pig, are you eating this guy? I know pigs kind of, like, do that, but could you not do that? Alright, piggy pig, you're gonna die. I need your meat. I don't need it, but... I want it. I guess I just own a horse now. Oh, how about that? How about that? Too low. Okay, now it's coming for me, so... How dare you dodge? Oop. Okay, listen here. You know what? Come here. Nope, come here. Do I want a horse, though? I don't know, man. It seems like it'd be a waste. Because, like, I'd much rather explore things on my own 2 feet, you know? I suppose I could just take it to the, stone there, right? Looks like you've got a horse. If you ever lose it while exploring, you can always just call it back. Oh, cool! To do so, use the quick wheel and yada yada. Alright, so I'm assuming it's just like normal rules. Just turn it like that. Shift to run. Excellent. Okay. Horse. Want to test this out before we go too far? Horse. Nice. Oh, that's huge. Now if we have to get back to somewhere from where we are, we can use the horsey. I can pet it too. Who's a good horse? Yeah, good horsey. Cool. Let's see. So that feral charm, nobleman stuff, a staff of and a rough gemstone. Okay, cool. All right, so I believe that's everything for under here. So let's head up top. Oh. If we kind of know it's over to the left, let's go around the right side here. Huh. I should, real quick, eat something. Probably the bread. Just to top my health off? Anyway, let's run over here. Oop, I see some more. Oh. Iron! Down to 41 arrows, but that should be fine. Alright, so this is... We had kind of, when we were exploring this area, kind of gone over here, and I did see two people guarding this bridge. I just kind of thought nothing of it. But this time, there's a stone there. We'll actually go ahead and take them down. Oh, hey, that's a wolf. Stop that. Where'd the wolf go? There he is. I like how the guy saw a wolf get shot by an arrow, but didn't really raise any alarms with it. Oh. That's not the wolf. Where's the other wolf I killed? Hello? Right, there it is. Dang grass blending in with stuff. Thank you for giving me stuff to loot. Hell yeah. What's this say? Nothing. Great. King's Road fast travel point. Alright. Let's do it. We're not going to have much cover from anyone out here, it looks like. That's an interesting piece of geometry. See you guy right there. Oh crap, there's two of them. Oh, he blocked that somehow. That's rude. Yep, looks like they're all dead. I didn't want to grab his dang axe, whatever. Well, while we're this close to the healing crystal, might as well use it. Anything down here? Yes, there is. Oh, man. There we go. Perilous Orb +2? What can see me? Hello? Wolves, maybe? Oh. Here's the first guy I shot. I'm overweight now. Should probably sort by weight. That's 7.4 pounds. Go ahead and drop that. Should be able to move now, yeah? Okay. Let's go back to town and just sell stuff quick, and we can come back. No reason not to, right? Alright. Sell. This armor is stronger than mine. And it's not like the Traveler's Robe is helping me out much, because that doesn't even take effect, since I don't have an endurance. A great bow. Yeah, don't care about that. Gladius. No thanks. Decoctions, throwing knives, poison splash, interesting. I'm gonna keep the red metal vest. Sell that, sell that, sell that. Siphon Bomb restores 10 mana per each enemy within 8 meters of impact. That's interesting, but we don't use mana, so sell it. Aw, man. This book is not, like, high-priced. No one appreciates smut in this world. Spoon that I accidentally picked up. Everything else I want to keep. Let's go ahead and swap my armor for that. Sell the traveler gear back. Alright, let's make a quick detour over to the blacksmiths. Buy some more arrows.
What a nice day.
Where are your arrows at, sir? How much would it cost to buy 50 of the copper ones? So 200 for 100 wooden ones, or 200 for 50 copper. How about we do both? Wood too. Ooh, I'm gonna take this. So with that, I'll have learned how to make arrows. of non-wooden varieties now. So now I can not only craft wooden arrows, but also copper arrows from other materials here. But great. We could also finish that one quest and do the festering year, creating that. So why not do so? No, I need more leather? Okay. I think that was all I needed, right? And which one did I make? I made the chest. Right, so you can make a helmet now. There we go. Festering helm completed. Got the armor.
Damn, you're getting the hang of this quicker than most. Tell you what, you've earned the chance to try something more advanced. I've got a pattern I've been sitting on, and if you get it right, you'll have armor so good, even I might get jealous.
Will we? What kind of armor is it then? Also, I want you to go ahead and take this festering armor off my hands, please. Thank you. Even though it's like a small pittance compared to what actually there. So the other armor is the Blade Drowner's Carapace. Huh? This is what you want me to make? And again, I need more leather for that. Well, I might as well make it. How dare you. Wait, do I need Drowner Hearts for this too? No, I do not. Okay. I'm making it worse. Hold on. Quiet. There we go. Alright, so now I just need to get... Oh no, I'd lose... Ah, fuck. You won't sell me them, of course. That's great. Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and throw that in the stash for now until we get more Drowner parts. Also, quick detour. Since we can make arrows and we need wood to make arrows, we might as well continue chopping these so we don't use it all that we have on the bridge we're going to be making. Easy peasy. All right. Let's stash our goodies. We can skedaddle once more. That should be everything I want to get rid of right now. Also, am I still holding on to this thorn helm? I guess I forgot to sell it. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. Oh, by the way, I did want to point out that we picked up this cracked shield +2 somewhere along the lines, which was like slightly better than our previous shield, which was just a cracked shield. It has 2 more block than the other one did. So I equipped that and sold the other one. Just an FYI. So our rings are currently encumbrance by 25 and that ring. So yeah, I don't really want this perilous orb ring yet. Especially since we don't really have a use for the crit stuff yet, because our crit chance is still really low, so once we start unlocking more skills and such, that might be useful, but for now it's not needed. So sell, I want to sell this helmet. That glass. Oh. Alright, so let's kill this guy. And then... do we come back and do the... so we can kill this guy, and then we can come back and do the dock quest, since we have enough wood now. Let's take a look up here first. Well, we'll figure it out. Darn, okay, just a little bit to the left of that. Little bit. No, what? Okay. We got a couple of dudes here. Do a save, and then let's take this guy out. Okay, he's down. We're just gonna wait until they stop. Go. Okay.
Show yourself.
Oh! I wasn't expecting it to one-shot him. That's great, okay. And there's 2 more guys down there, so let's wait until they forget about me. Alright, take him out. Oh my god! I can't believe that hit him. And this guy should be right about here, then. Bro, I'm getting so good at archery guessing now. I don't know if there's, like, a way to, like, know how high you're supposed to aim. It would be nice if there was, but I guess it makes it all the more satisfying when you just send a shot that you have no idea if it'll work or not, and you just nail them right in the skull. It's so satisfying. They had a nice setup here. Nice high ground, only one way in, which also means technically they have no way out if they were to get, like, attacked. Or, like, the keepers decided to actually crack down on them, which they didn't. Ooh, pick 50 locks. Nice. I can't believe I've only picked 50 locks. Give me your head, sir. Give me the leather! Oh my god, okay, fine. Apparently that's just a decoration piece, not actually something I can take. But yeah, man, this area is like perfect. You have all this area you can see, right? Like, this whole area is just, like, visible to you from here. There's only one way for people to, like, come to attack you at, unless they, like, throw something up here to, like, scale the walls or something. But you just have, like, all of this open area. You can just shoot anyone with an arrow if they get in your way or whatever. Then you can just go down after they're dead, and up with your uncle, you made a kill. Did I level up from that? Nope. Okay. Well, that was profitable. Also, I did not expect the guy to go down in one shot. I was expecting, like, our previous fight where we had to struggle to kill that one guy. But that works for me. Let those crystals regrow, which is cool. Let's go down here. I'm curious if I can repair the dock without having to actually, like, have wood in my inventory. You know what I'm saying? No, I have to have it in my inventory. That makes sense. I guess. I will say, one thing I really love about this game, as opposed to stuff like the Elder Scrolls, which is another, like, huge open world game, right? It's just so cool that you can walk into like this castle area without having to go through a loading screen, right? Because, you know, in the Elder Scrolls series, it had something like this, it would have been, oh yeah, by the way, you need to, do this particular stuff, right? You have to, go through a loading screen in order to get into Whiterun, for example. Whereas this one is like, nah, it's all loaded. You can continue going and walking around through stuff. It's only like interiors and stuff like that that actually have, well, interiors, right? Which makes sense. It just makes sense. So that's really nice. And part of that helps to speed up the load time of everything. So great. It is just so very nice. I need to read these books real quick. Because that'll unlock all of that stuff. It teaches me the festering stuff, so if I didn't do the quest line for this guy, I still would have been able to get them. Cute. Okay, go ahead and take those. I think that's everything I wanted to sell. Let's go turn in this quest.
Please.
I got a bounty.
You managed to kill Rusty Argo? Well, well. A few months back, he supposedly took out a high-ranking red priest.
Did
So
he?
the big shots of Camelot were eager to see him dead. But it was you who finally pulled it off. And from what I hear, he was a tough bastard, surrounded by a gang of killers. Congratulations, and here's your reward.
I mean, he was surrounded by a gang of killers, but
Go, the hunt.
I can't really attest to him being tough.
You're my favorite.
Some bounties.
Do you keep...
Wait,
Go.
did you just take them all at once? Okay, I guess he did. Well, looks like we leveled up from that. Excellent. We also have a Arthur's Memories thing. Maybe because we went to the King's Road, and he is not pleased by the fact that it fell into disarray? I wouldn't be either. All right. I think more perception would be nice. Not only give us a little bit higher of a crit chance, but also more crit damage and all that. I don't know. Hey, let's do it. Okay. 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 I think we were wanting to get down here for one of these, right? Or I could just stack on more damage to do more damage for longer shots. I think we'll do. Because that is just cool. Alright, let's go ahead and store all of our goodies again. That's everything. Okay. Now, let's take out 50 wood. Type, but that'll be fine. Alright. 50 wood. Yeah, it'll be faster to go to the waystone over here. Teleport over there than it is to walk. Then we'll finish up this side quest real quick. And continue exploring out in the wasteland. Maybe I should call it the Weird Land. All right. To the dock. Repair it. The dock is now repaired. Beautiful. Just looks nicer now. I'll return to the gentleman and tell him that we have completed his quest. Hey, friend. Bridge is done.
Ah,
Fix the... You have a shop? Right, you sell furniture. Sorry, I forgot.
you did? I thought I heard some hammering. Huh, well, thank you for that. One less thing to worry about, right? You've earned it.
Thank you. Need help with anything else?
I'd ask you to fix the refugee barracks, but... well... there's no budget for... we'd have to do with something less spectacular. There are two places. First, there's the old gate. Used to be a proud marker for our territory. Then, there's the monument to the sea creature. It's been weathered down by the salty breeze, and if you could restore them, it would do wonders for morale.
Sure.
Ah, that's the... See you around.
So I need to repair... What now? Welcome gate? Oh, that? And then there's a monument to the sea creature, which is... Is it just that pile of rocks? What do I need for this? 50 more wood. Okay. This is not... Oh, I guess it is, I guess, something. And 50 more wood? Okay. We should really fix up the refugee homes. But what if we just made things look better elsewhere? My God, if that is not just like a such a government, like politician thing to say, I don't know what is. That is just hilarious to me. If that's what they're going with. Okay, well, I'm just gonna mark that quest real quick so it's there. But we're gonna go ahead and continue over to the Smuggler's Bay now, since we've spent enough time elsewhere. The horse. Ah, there you are. See, you too traveled by the Waystones. This doesn't exactly take me where I wanted to originally go. Hold on. It's not copper. Also, when I got really close, you can really see the high quality textures that are just pixels on this thing. You can't tell from like this far. Like it's pretty realistic. And like this far, it's like so once you get like boom right up there, great. Real nice. Okay. Well, horse, I'm gonna leave you here now since it's just a little bit around here, and there's other stuff I want to explore right around here. So, there's more iron. Becoming night. Well, that's fine. I think. There's a wolf there. Let's search this tower. Blood here, huh? Alchemy station, huh? Into this chest. Okay. You know, whenever I see a chest that you just have to like rotate and you don't have to like move the lockpick at all, I just imagine it's like when someone uses the default like safe password of like 1 2 3 4 for their safe. And I just find that hilarious. Also, it's getting dark out, so we should probably set up a campfire. And let's rest once again until like 7. I think Arthur might have wanted to talk, but we can give Gab later. I got things to kill. Starting with that wolf. Right after I loot his friend. Doink. Alright. So now we're back kind of where we've already explored and everything. Why my, like, things jumped over that way. But anyway, there was this area up here that I kind of wanted to look at as well before we hop into the smuggler cave. Oh, fuck the red caps. Okay. Another red cap over there. Let's head this way first. Just to one-shot him. Nice. Oh, Stealth Archer is just the best thing in any game. It's so fun. I don't care about your 10-pound hammer that barely gives you any. Not dealing with that. There was wine buried there. Oh. Okay. Howlin the Wolf Rider. Howlin has the soul of a true warrior, a fierce instinct to protect others, a willingness to stand on the front line, and a love for simple, direct solution. In other words, they were a meathead. How did I gain alchemy for that? Oh, she was using a bow too. Speaking of bows, I almost forgot that we picked up a hex bow, which is a bad bow. You could argue it's okay, because it does that additional 5 magical damage, but that doesn't even begin to fill the gap for the 46 to 51 damage that I do with this bow. Slayer of the Beast. Didn't I kill you? I don't know why he surprised me so much.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. And here you are.
Yeah, I
Well,
killed you.
that is one question I can't answer. And even if I did, you wouldn't believe me. You will see for yourself. Soon enough.
Attack me again?
No, I don't have an issue with you. And now that I saw the extent of his power, even in his weakened state, I realize it would be pointless to try to free you of him. I'll need something stronger than the blade I carry with me. You've found yourself in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years. Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. My journey, what the Red Priests and what there and I.
We kind of heard this all the first time we.
But how? Well, that's. But if there's anyone who could kneel back or like Brett.
I didn't say I know. bro's just gonna disappear. So I wonder if when you first spawn here, you were supposed to kind of see this mountain and be like, ooh, that looks interesting, and wander up here and talk to him. If you have the unfortunate happenstance to kill him in the first place, right? Anyway, let's take a look what's inside here, the lair of the beast. Watch it be another, like, hour-plus long dungeon thing. Oh. Yeah. It does say layer of the beast, not the beasts, with an S, so... Tracks. Easy lock. I'm not losing 2 lockpicks to this dang thing. Okay. The Pyroclast Ore. Charged by dealing fire damage. Summon a burning rain of fire within within an area for 12 seconds. Dude. Oh my god. I want to do another playthrough of this. With, like, fire. Or, not fire, just, like, magic in general. Some of the synergy some of the stuff seems to have just sounds so cool. Love this game. Also, I don't know if I'm, like, properly conveying just how fun and cool this game is. Because, like, I know I'm not the most reactive or energetic person, you know? But goddamn, that's cool. It doesn't look like I can do any. I'm gonna save and shoot an arrow at it real quick. Okay, that does not do anything, so either I have to wait for a cutscene to attack it, or... Why does that just say whispers? Or it's just, like, dead? I want my arrow back, thank you. It looks like it's dead. Did he kill it? Is this the Forgotten God? Interesting. Many questions. Many questions. It looks like it has... This looks like scales, right? So it's kind of like fish, but also it's like a human head. What was that? Oh, an ironclad pebble. That's it. Anything else cool here? I was expecting maybe, like, I don't know, a boss or something. Before I touch this, let's see. Really? I'm just gonna pick that up, and nothing's gonna happen. Once carried for long enough, it can be hatched by resting near a bonfire. This is like hatching eggs in Pokemon. Is that what this references to? It's pretty funny. Am I gonna get, like, a pet that, like, follows me around and stuff? That'd be cool. This kind of creeps me out. But yeah, like, if you watch this far into Tainted Grail, right, definitely consider getting it yourself. It might be one of the... It's probably the best RPG I've ever played so far. Just the design of everything is cool. Skills and stats and stuff are all just beautifully put together and everything. The monster and creature design is really great. It's not just generic, like, oh, it's a troll, and here's a goblin, and here's a, like, skeleton and undead stuff. Sure, those are, you know, part of the game. There's, you know, the red cap goblins. But, like, their movement and stuff is insane. How they're just, like, jumping around and, you know, doing all that crazy stuff, right? Just insane. That a thing right there, or what? What's this then? Okay, stone. This looks like a shrine or something. Get deleted. Another druidic shrine. Lord Masters. Incoming healing and critical damage increase. No thanks. I don't know if they stack or if they like replace one or the other, or if they're temporary buffs or what, but I don't feel like wasting materials to find out. But yeah, that's just leading back down to there, which we've already been down that path. So let's continue to the cave, which is what our main focus of today was going to be. Searching that cave. Well, we did do some cool stuff. I gotta say, I just love exploring this world. You never know what you're gonna find. Weird, crazy statues, pools of blood with hidden caves in them. You know, bandits and such sharing a cave with ghouls and all that. You know, it's just crazy. Searched that before? Oh, peppermint. How do I do? And stop your uncle. You'd think that a archer would have had better eyesight and could have saw me kill his friend and had his bow ready. He'd been shooting at me by the time I shot him. I must have missed this when we were first exploring the area. Be up top? Gotta be. All this stuff just like piled together. Like they're just like throwing their loot here. Where's the archer at? Archer? Archer Doko, there you are. I was gonna say Archer Doko. Okay, I think all that kind of together. You gotta be above me. Is that him right there? No, those are beds. Just like... Sneak through the back. Spiteful Arch. Oh. Interesting. Oh, sir. Starborn Egg. A weapon relic. Deals damage. Weapon deals an additional 10% damage. Oh, that's pretty cool. A camouflage net. Increases ranged hit chance by 10%. That's huge. Putting that on immediately. We have a new bow called the Spiteful Arch, which sneak attacks with this blow by... Oh, that's huge! This is definitely going to be a weapon that we're going to be using. It might not do as much damage, but it does blind them, I think. We just need to get the practicality for it. And that'll help us out there, but it'll be interesting to see if it's better or worse than our current bow when we get the blind. Every attack that's blind is a critical hit build going, right? Because that'll be really overpowered if it is. Especially if we like increase the damage and stuff. So if we look at the character skills tree again here and then go to, was it perception critical hits? Yeah, so if we do increase the chance and then critical chance of chance to restore your stamina, apply bleed. Every time you land a critical hit, you gain damage reduction against the next hit you suffer. That doesn't matter too much, but critical damage increases. Critical hits heal you. Critical hits increase your movement speed. But what was the... Was it under bows about the blind thing? Shooting a weak spot has a chance to blind the target. Where was that at? I know I saw somewhere it was about, like, blinding the target. Guarantees a critical hit or something, right? Don't tell me I imagined it, right? I could not have imagined it. Is it stealth? Attacks against blinded enemies are always critical. That's where it is, right there. So, I shoot an arrow at someone in stealth. They get blinded. My next attack is a critical hit, which would do a ton of like proccing bonus damage if I start leveling this up. The chance won't matter after that, but the critical damage we can get from this, and then the restoring stamina, applying bleed, giving me damage reduction, increasing movement speed, and then healing me, that would be huge. It might be worth taking a little dip of the damage, especially if I'm doing it from like a far range, with that additional 80% damage from we have from like a further range. That would be interesting, right? Okay, that just leads back up there. Perfect. And now we go to the other place, the Smuggler's Cave. How much are we carrying, though? Okay, not too much. If we need to, I think we can drop some, but I think we have stuff that's probably not that important that we can drop, you know? Hold on, more iron. Excellent. Also, if nothing else, I think we can just drop the iron, too. Yeah, big of a problem, right? Alright. Smuggler's Bay Cave. Alright. Bye. The guy standing guard there reminded me of that one cave in Skyrim that you can find early on, where they have like a blind guy sitting there, standing watch or whatever, and you like talk your way past him, acting like someone. But a tired guard, was he sleeping then? Is that what was happening there? Also, we just gained like 10 pounds just from grabbing his armor. Just want to throw that out there. You know, having second thoughts about not dropping off loot before we go in through here. Let's finish looting this little area. See how much I have on me. After that, let's see if I want to go back or not. See anyone else around? someone through there. I can't climb this ladder, can I? No. Alright, what am I carrying? 3. Yeah, you know, I just gained 3 pounds from, like, looting random nonsense, right? I should probably head back and deposit my wares, right? Hmm. Ow. Okay. Oops, don't pet. Mount. I like how they just, like, spawn the horse, like, right behind you. That way they can just, like, teleport it in and they don't have to, like, do anything weird. I wonder if I can use this from horseback. Nope, it just takes me off. Okay. Boop. Wake up. Okay. Those. Get rid of Gladius, the leather gloves, leather boots, all that stuff. Throwing knife. The poison tincture, the swift step thingy. I'll hold on to the starboard egg for now. Sell, sell, sell. Keep. Sell, 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 sell. Sell, 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 sell. 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 Sell, sell. Sell, sell. Sell. Definitely sell. How is this worth 1 gold? I don't understand the value of stuff in this game. Because this seems like it should be a lot of money, right? But it's just 1 gold? This bow was worth 40, but like... Really? The red cap daggers are only 1 gold? Insane. All right. So we needed, what do we need for this other bow? We needed practicality 3. Okay, we'll start leveling that up on the next level up here. Why do I have a plate still? Practicality. I could just hold on to it so I remember, but whatever. Alright, that should be everything. Yes. But also, I need to sell that too. Okay. Hey lady, I got some more stuff to sell to you. Namely that and that. And I think that's everything? Yep, okay. Bye. Alright. Horse, are you still by here? Yep, you are. Thank you. Yeah, let us away. Fitting for a vessel with King Arthur to have a white horse, right? Can you jump? You can. Can you jump over these, though? You can! Oh my god. What an amazing horse. I'm so proud of it. What is that chamber? That chamber looks different than the one King Arthur is entombed in. So that means there's like another person who's entombed. Maybe the King Arthur I know and act possessing me is a different King Arthur? Who's like an evil one or something? See an icon on the mini-map. Oh, hey! Oops. Oops. Okay, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to not. When in doubt, just get a little bit more distance between you and your enemy. And then you can do more damage. Oh, come on. Really? What's that? Here? I feel like it tricked me into thinking that it was somewhere near the top because the left and right would like let me turn it a little bit, right? Kind of jerk move if you think about it. So I can go through there. So go through there. Oh, that's just a hidey hole, though. Or just a look-through thingy. Okay. You know, I should really start looking at the prices of things that I'm selling, so I can be like, okay, yeah, that only sells for like 1 gold, I'm not going to worry about it. But that was another bow. The Sanguine String. Shooting this bow costs 5 HP, but applies a massive amount of bleed to the opponent. That is interesting. But also, that means I can only fire it like 11 times before I'd be in threat of dying. Smuggler's Dagger. A lot of supplies and stuff here. I mean, I guess they're smugglers, so it kind of makes sense, but... Really? I think someone's gonna be right around this corner. No? Okay. It's little places like this that are like nicely hidden and tucked away that I just love to see in games. It's so nice. It really makes you think, oh wow, maybe I'm the first person to ever discover this area. Although, judging by the fact that there's a huge open room over here, I'm kind of guessing that that might not be the case. That might be like the way out or something. Aromatic potion. Huh? Oops. Don't just dodge my attack, bro. Come on. Okay, so there's a way to drop down here.
I will lead you.
Oops, hold on. Yes, yes. Stay at a range from me so I can just murder you.
Oh, you'll regret this. I'll have your head on a pike. Your money or your life?
Okay. Stop that. You too. You too. Okay. Ooh, there's a cave back there. Knock it off, YouTube, man. I'm assuming there's gonna be a third person who's like casting a spell back here. What is all this?
I'll teach you to respect me. You'll regret this.
Nice shot, loser. Nobleman's escort. Yeah, returning and dropping and selling stuff. Definitely the right choice to make here. Because there is a lot of stuff around here. So we have a mage. We have a desperate peasant. And we have that guy. What's this? Ether Bloom? What does it do? Restores mana. Oh. That's not a bad shield. It's all mine now. So are they smuggling mana potions or something? I don't really get what the deal is with this stuff. I wonder if this regrows. It kind of looks like weed after you pick it. You know? Are you a person? You are. Did me killing all of his friends, like, demoralize him to the point he was over here cowering? Is that what that was? If that can, like, happen, that's really cool, and I like that feature. Because, I mean, if I saw a guy just, like, run in here, murder, like, a dozen people, and then just start looting everything without, like, a care in the world, I, too, would be like, maybe I should not mess with this guy. Or maybe that guy was burying treasure. That guy looks like he was doing. He was trying to lock this thing or something? I don't know. A couple more guys around. I'm not sure where they're at. Oh, hey, buddy. Wait, can I just talk to you? No? Okay. I'm gonna just back up and then do that. You know, this place certainly got a lot darker after I started looting all the ether bloom. Okay, so... Did bro really not hear, like, all of his friends dying? What are you doing back here, bud? Digging in the dirt? Okay. Oh, hold on. Nope, that's just a basket. It's a huge area. Oh, there's weird stone in, like, the walls and stuff, too. I don't think I can get up to some of those, though. Got him. An impoverished merchant. Well, he's... doesn't have to worry about that anymore. Alright, this is going to be a cave that we're definitely having to, like, sweep through a second time. That should do it. Yep. I was like, there's no way we're going to, like, be able to take this area out in one go through and make sure we don't miss everything. I definitely want to get, like, at least a torch out. A rusty battle axe. Am I overweight? Oh my god, I am. Okay. Let's sort by weight once again here. 3. Yeah, okay, this egg is pretty heavy. Makes sense. Wow, that's the heaviest thing I have that I could drop. It weighs a decent amount of leather jackets. Oh my god, that weighs so much. Okay, let's sort by price. So the highest quality stuff is going to be up here. So that means the lowest quality stuff is going to be down here. So what is garbage? These don't weigh much, so that's fine. These don't weigh very much, so they're probably going to be 1 gold sell things anyway. Peasant pants, peasant trousers, those, a hood, little stupid weird hats, that stuff. Okay. This hatchet, garbage. You're telling me these magical staffs aren't worth more money? Okay, sort by weight again. And I don't know where the weight goes. Oh, it's really just gonna plop out like that, okay. So are these the ether flowers, or are these something else entirely? That's one way to get down there. I don't know, like a local map of this place, you know what I mean? And also, it's nice to not have that, so that I can just like wander around and be like, I don't know what's going on. Oh, I think this is the area we, oh, another cave leading down. I think this is where we started from, right? You know, it might be time to just leave, drop off what we have, once again, and then come back. I think we'll do just that. Too much loot. Still not really, like, sure of what's gonna sell for what, you know? I wonder if there's, like, a reputation thing that if I, like, get higher with someone by doing quests, they'll be like, oh yeah, we'll sell stuff for you. money and whatnot, yada yada. Surprised the horse hasn't been affected by the weird. Alright, horse. Stay here. Stay out of trouble. I don't know why I am going back here right now when everyone's... How does he sleep so much? All of us should be as lucky to be able to sleep as good as he does. I just want to throw that out there. Like, dang. Bro can get it. Okay, these are all crafting reagents, so I can just... Here. Oh crap, I just... I'm carrying 10 pounds of these. Right? Almost, yeah, basically. Yeah. Is there anything else that I wanted to hold on to here? An Arcane Shepherd. Charged by summoning. Fully heal your summons and increase their damage by 50% for 10 seconds. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, nothing else I can do right now, so... You good, dude? Another tag. Alright. Campfire time. We'll wait a little bit. Oh, wait. We're not just waiting for night to come. We're waiting for the merchants to wake up and get out and do their thing. Where does she go? Does she go to the abandoned house to sleep? Alright, so let's see what's actually worth money here. If I do sell and do by price... Yeah, obviously that one's decent. All these little potions. Okay, so they kind of suck, huh? Same with the throwing daggers. Even the good ones are only worth 2. The doublet stuff, not so bad. The old tree staffs, which were like, what, 20 gold, are only worth 3. That shield is only worth 3. That's worth 1. Jesus. Increase max health, stamina, yeah, I about that. Have anything that's worth 10 gold? That's 10, okay. I'm gonna back out. I want to see... How much is this? This is worth 100 gold to me. Come here. Sort by newest. Worth 10. So basically, if I want to keep items that are actually valuable, I should drop anything under 100 from what I can see. Yeah. Good to know. Need new gloves. Everything else is like... I guess these aren't blue as well. They were. Well, I sold them, but whatever. Alright. Bro, if I was a bandit, it would be so easy to just sneak into that place now. Well, the guy, like, sleeping all the time and the gate just remaining open all the time. Not like they see me coming and they're like, open the gate, right? For a second, I thought I forgot to like drop off the crafting supplies, but then I remembered, oh right, I did that first because it was nighttime and everyone was gone. Alright, back into the bay. This time we can roam around with the torch out. I think I've killed mostly everyone. There might be like 1 or 2 stragglers, but we can deal with them when they come. But yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so let's go through here. And last time we went down there, and then came out of this place. Let's go back through here again. Back here? Nope, okay. Alright, so then there was this chest here, which is... We should actually go back and... Well, everything I dropped was probably not worth the money anyway, so... I think we should go back and pick up the stuff that I dropped. Alright, so that we kind of know where that's at. Oh, hidden treasure. Why it keeps popping up, like what those things do, even though I know, like, hey, look at me. I'm aware. I have had dozens of those potions already. Ah, so this just pops me out right here. Gotcha. Okay. I want to search back this way. We came through there. I didn't go down this hall here, which leads me out to here. Okay. Go back into here. Was it just this? Yes, it was. Okay. Wait. Nope. Okay, that box didn't have anything in it. So both of these paths here lead out to the farm. Oh, Mrs. Meyer here. Went up there, went over there. I think we went down that hall afterwards. Oh, hey, buddy. You were saying? Look sharp? Or like you now have a sharp thing sticking out of your head.
Be prepared for anything.
Thought it was a guy, it was not. Keep seeing a lot of nobleman escorts, but I haven't found a lot of noblemen. I found a merchant. A lot of peasants too. And up here, ooh, more honey. Quick saved in a little while. Let's do that. Ooh. Oh, hey, there's a guy right there. All that stuff's cheap anyway. Treasure. I didn't even notice there's a thing right behind it. There's an old man. You know, how many exiled nobles are, like, in this game? I feel like I've already killed maybe a dozen of them. What's happening in Camelot, or wherever the nobles are coming from, that continues to have them being exiled? You know? Let's search this way first. What's up here? Anything? Just mushrooms? Way to drop down? Wine? Okay. Gotta search. That's how you find the good stuff. Guy? Yep, nothing there that I can hit quite yet. It's 4. Nothing else over here. Okay. More iron right there. Ow, he hit me with that? That went through the thing up there. Whatever. I'll take it. There's that up there. Ah, crap. I was gonna keep walking. He did not. You know, considering these guys are supposed to be escorts, they're kind of bad at their jobs. Man, just when I think, like, oh, we're gonna hit a dead end, we don't, and it keeps going. Like, what the frick? Does that lead down to the, like, tunnels that lead back to the farm? Where does this go to? Oh, God. I'm not even done searching that last room over here. Good golly. Okay, oops. This leads... Does this just lead back to... Okay, cool. So yeah, this leads just, Was there anything over here that I missed? Feels like there was nothing here. It was just, another way to go this way. I guess I'm gonna flank the guys from back this way? Maybe? I don't know. Okay. Hopefully this is just a loop there too, so we finally have a dead end somewhere. This is a massive cave, dude. Really? Really? And it just got bigger. Okay. Sorry, I had to stretch for a second there. So this hopefully does go up and lead out to where it was, right? Hopefully, right? Ugh. Yes, it does. Okay, thank God. It's one less place. I wish I could just, like, slide down this whole tunnel. But I cannot. Okay. Come on, eyes, adjust to the underwater, please. I literally cannot see anything. Eyes are, like, just not adjusting. All I see is, like, very vague, like, spikes under the water. It's just a cave, so it would be hard to, like, see a corpse. Only because it was, like, quite white. There's a bed back here? Okay. Get my head above water now and see what I can find. Okay. Ruined boxes. All that jazz. And then, yeah, it looks like all. So I'm assuming there's somewhere that I could, like, jump off into there. Maybe that's even the, you know, the path where the gate was not locked in the beginning? Maybe that's where this leads to. I'm really curious about what this glowing glow is. But, whatever. I'll just run up this way. Okay, so I'm gonna drop down the hole. Alright, so it does lead back here. Gotcha. Okay. And this is boarded up. We can't get through there. This is just, I think, back the way we came from. Check that. Yeah, so we came out here, split off into this path, which then leads us to this exit here. Nothing between them except for going up there. And then that. Okay. So there's nothing else on the ground level, at least, that available for us to mess with. Okay, gotcha. Let's head up here then. Come on. Let's see if I can make my way over to that weird stone to find a bit of it. Oh. No. Okay. Being a little bit too quick about it, I think. Move a little slower, a little more methodical. Let me up here, please. My agility's going up. Guess that's something. If I just... Nope, that's not gonna... Yep, that's not gonna work. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can get any more of the weird stone out of the walls. fine. I don't think I even have anything to do with it yet. So, alright. This whole area, done. Nothing else is up here. But now we have the drying room. We sort of searched, but we never went through here. I'll leave that for now. Stuff up for now. Never went this way, did I? Oh, I did, because that's how we got out. Right. Did I search that? I did. Okay. That underground tunnel that leads to somewhere else. So the only place we have not explored is the tunnel to the right in the main room, or the first room, and then this one here. We'll open now. There is someone in. The mole rat. Oh god, it's a mole rat. Oh gods. Okay, hold on. Hold that thought. I am 12 health down. Stop. Damn it. When is the last time I saved? Oh, cool. It was like right before I went down here. Excellent. Okay, so before we kill the guy and get his thing released, let's see if we can get somewhere so we can cheese this fight. Or maybe even somewhere where it triggers him to, like, let it out and it kills him and he fights it and loses some health or something. Not really sure what ended up happening to, like, cause it to get, like, brought out in the first place, but okay. Already missing some health. You know what? Let's stop. You don't know I'm here. It does. Okay. Run back up here again. once more should be good for me to finish it off. Yes! Woo! Yeah, just kite your enemies as an archer and you will do great. Especially since we have that ability that allows us to do more damage the further we are from the target. It just works. Can I get my arrows back from this? No? Okay. Fair, I guess. Now, that guy did have a green marker on him when I killed him. What I want to do, let's save the game after kill bugbear thingy. I don't remember what they're called. And now let's load the game, because I should have a save right before we killed him, right? Right here. We're gonna reload this one. I'm gonna see if I can talk to him, see if he has any lore behind him. Hello, friend.
You're not one of my suppliers. That means the guard is dead already, or he soon will be for letting strangers in. So, explain yourself, because I can either introduce you to Vitya, or make you an offer you can't refuse. Isn't that right, Vitya? It's time for supper, isn't it?
An offer.
You, a very resourceful person by the looks of it, will give me 1,000 coins. And I, a very pragmatic person, will overlook the fact you've stumbled here without an invitation.
I'm not interested.
Suit yourself.
So the option is to either give him money, and then we have a little thing about him, which he's a shrewd and ruthless merchant. He runs an Enderbloom farm, cultivating the mind-altering, pain-numbing plant for profit. He calls it science, but gold is his pursuit. His grotesquely bloated weird rat, Vtuber, serves as both a warning and a tool for dealing with problems. He claims neutrality in Avalon's conflicts, but his wealth grows with every war. His deals are simple, make him money, refuse Vituber. Okay. Really, that's all we missed out on from killing him immediately. So, let's just load this back up. And I believe we're done. Alright. Yeah, we just have one more little area to explore here. Which I think I know exactly what it is, so it's not going to be too much of a thing, hopefully. We shall see. Interesting that he was so close to the entrance, though. So, we want to go through this gate again. Instead of doing that, yeah, okay, like I thought, this just leads right out to here, and that's all. Okay. That's pretty much what I figured, but yeah, I have to make sure, you know? Alright. Out we go. And let's check our inventory real quick for all the loot we got. So, bow. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. That's, I guess that's going to be worth 20 gold then. So is it just the price divided by 10 is what I can currently sell stuff for? Okay. I guess that's good to know. So that'd be like 9 gold, right? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and... I scramble over this campfire. Can I use this one to do stuff with? That didn't do what I wanted it to do. Okay, hold on. Alright, so now that I did that, I can talk to author here. Creature Kadrock slew. Didn't look natural. What was it? Wait, he went up there and killed that thing?
That one, I remember. It was a weird beast, born from the nightmare of Pelennor, one of my knights. His family spoke of a legend of the questing beast, a relentless monster that hunted his ancestors without end. He made it his life's mission to slay it, and yet, no such creature existed in the homelands. But when we came here, it appeared before him. Poor Pelennor died the moment he saw it, overcome by terror. It was Palamedes who struck it down. This weird beast looked the same. I can only assume it is a spawn of Pellennor's demise.
Interesting. Well, this King's Road has clearly seen better days.
I suppose it has. A pity it has become a hunting ground for bandits. But do not worry, my friend. Let us walk this path and make me whole again. I will restore this island to the glory it deserves, the King's Road included.
Alrighty. And then with that, we're done. But we're gonna go ahead and wait until morning for the merchants to finish up here. Alright, cool. Well, that was everything there. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go back to town and sell our goods. Guess I can't jump over that since it's uphill. But anyway, I'm just gonna go sell stuff, put stuff away, and whatnot for the rest of the episode here. But thank you all for watching. Next time, we'll continue journeying around, exploring, and questing. And, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what develops next, because, like, we've sunk in, like, what, 5 or 6 episodes, and we're not even, like, up to this area yet. We're just, like, in the starting zone. Not only that, but this is only the second map. There was, you know, the island of the tutorial of the Red Plague, and then came here, and then we're not even in, like, the Camelot area yet. I'm assuming there's more to it than just this map here. You know, so that'll be interesting to see. But yeah. Let's go ahead and fast travel over here. And just for those curious, I want to see if the dividing by 9 idea is correct. So it looks like if we find those bows, yep, they sell for 9. So basically anything you pick up that is worth something divided by 9, and that'll be the stuff you have, the value of it, I should. Winter Crone's Wrath. I do believe that trick potion, which is like greatly reduce your HP, but also grants you a buttload of stamina. So that one's actually really great. Like, if you use that, you're pretty much guaranteed to win a fight if you need stamina. Alright, cool. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on money now, so that's a good thing. I think I have a couple of things to turn into this guy too, if I remember correctly.
Please.
Yep.
You're my favorite.
Got my favorite killer. No experience for that? Lame. I guess because they do respawn, technically. So if the bandits respawn and I kill them again and get the things, it would just be like an endless supply of, you know, experience, which they probably do not want to have you do, right? Okay. I think that's everything that I want to store away right now, right? Excellent. Jesus Christ, how am I at 65 pounds of weight? I have to be carrying something I don't need, right? We have the pickaxe, the shovel, the lockpicks, the arrows, which are 200, which is 2 pounds. These, which are also like a pound. What is weighing me down here? That's only 6. Let's talk about weight. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, I guess, 26, 27, 28. All that. And then that would be 35. These are all negligible. That's another like 1 pound, so 36, 37-ish, we'll say, rounding up. So all my armor and stuff, half the weight is from that. Then we have potions, which are 0.2, which are negligible. Even 10 of them is just going to be 0.2, so that doesn't matter. Both the arrows is like somehow what I'm being told here. I don't... What? It still doesn't make any sense. The spells don't even weigh anything. What am I carrying that's like weighing me down? Even this stack of arrows is only 200 times 0.01 is going to be 2 pounds, right? Certainly it's not 20 pounds. Because if it was 20 pounds and I already had 30 before I got to this point, that would take me up to 50, and that would take me up to basically, maybe. Out of curiosity, we'll store the copper arrows. We're at 65? Yeah, that took 1 pound. Unless I'm carrying stuff that I cannot drop. I guess this egg, right. Which takes me down to 3. Not 6, 5, 4, taking me down to 45 pounds, which is more reasonable, yeah. You know what? Actually, hold on. No. Since some people might have already left from me saying we're just gonna do some other stuff. We'll hatch the egg next time. Alright. Until then, bye for now.